And he gives it up to Tate. Went right through Tate's legs. And that is a Rockets turnover. The Thunder out on the run, and it's Luguentz Dort. An easy guide up in over the rim.
I think you have to respect his ability to knock down the three-point shot. Giddy does a good job of just holding his ground against Gordon on the drive. That's going to become another turnover for the Rockets. See if the Thunder can cash in those chips.
And there is Luguentz Dort spotting up on the wing. As Giddy gives it right back to Dort in the exact same spot as he uncorks another three.
And he did all he could until he got that shot up to bump him and not allow him to get a good look at that basket.
Dort streaking in and finds a way to convert. Nice spin off the glass as Luguentz Dort. Another quick start as he's got 7. Just staying in front of that transition play by House. And at least the Dort on the other end. Nobody gets back for Houston. And Dort's got his second slam of the night. So win over Sacramento and the losses to the Eastern Conference teams. Back to the West here is Christian Wood. Top of the key three. Too strong in the long rebound out to Dort, who's got a fresh start to this first quarter. Giddy in transition, galloping up to the rim, and a nice layup on his fast break, trying to lob it up to Dort. But now Dort steps outside, hoists, no, Baisley.
Green jumps it off to Tice. He'll shoot the three. That's short.
OKC looking for a bucket, having missed 7 consecutive, as Dort charges down the lane, and that'll do it. Nice scoop at the rim as it drops in. This is the one game that is sandwiched in between 2 off days. Tomorrow will be the flight to Milwaukee as House went up for the slam, and we get a transition foul. Wait, how about this, Michael? The Thunder have not scored, or the Thunder have a 7-point lead, and SGA has not scored. As that'll be a blocking foul on Dort.
Coaches and their players, especially in the heat of the moment.
That's one of the fun things about sitting here, is you just see so many of the elements as Luguentz Dort splashes home yet another triple. His second, as he's pacing the Thunder with 14 first-half points. Gordon, he rims out on the drive, and we're going to get a loose ball foul underneath. Matthews can't answer from the side. As Dort, boy, he goes right by Matthews, adding to what is already an impressive first half. Houston has Daniel Nwaba out on the floor to open up the third quarter instead of House, who started the game. And it was SGA who caught a little fire and a little spark in his game with those late 9 points in the second, as Dort continues to launch from the outside.
As well, but you got to pick your poison.
Here's that defensive stop that leads to a break, and Dort dumps it off to a trailing JRE, who has the smooth lay-in.
Especially with young players. Now, we're going to throw him in that conversation as a young player. He has not arrived yet. Look at this play right here where he just turns and burns, and there's nobody home. I didn't really see it, but Shea didn't complain, so that's good enough for me.
Wood nearly dispossessed, and that back iron miss.
Or nodding it, folks.
Ended up being a 4-point possession for the Rockets. And there is a mid-flight collision. As he was trying to go for the undercut. What a move, Luguentz Dort. Oh, he had to step on Tice. Offensive rebound. JRE puts it back up and in. Ty Jerome on the floor as it's back outside to JRE. Dort skies in for the rebound, and on the putback attempt, he gets tied up and fouled. A couple of young players dueling it out.
Yeah, it's called a mouse in the house. It's been that way all night.
First free throw for Dort. Michael has had 20-plus points now in 4 consecutive games. This would give him 19. Another efficient night, 8 out of 13, but he missed the free throws.
So they have to play the basketball. They've not allowed him to get into transition.
You see not 1 but 2 white jerseys there to surround Jayshawn Tate, and an empty trip for the Rockets.
Gets it back on the reset from Gilgeous-Alexander.
I mean, Dort is extremely confident.
Yeah, look at this. Look, 20 for Dort in 5th straight game.
That was his toughest shot of the night. Put the Thunder up by their largest score of the night.
Well, the Rockets fell asleep defensively.
That was his toughest shot of the night. Put the Thunder up by their largest score of the night.
Well, the Rockets fell asleep defensively. The Thunder have done such a good job of neutralizing any kind of sustained success from the Rockets. Dort again, going to work. This time, through traffic, just flung it up and banked it in. With 5 minutes gone by in the fourth, Jerome has already had a couple of big baskets. Outside to Lou Dort. He'll get the flyby. 3 on the way, and he rattles it in. C.J. Washington makes sure everybody's in the proper position. And Tice got it over to Green. That was always going to be difficult for Lou Dort on that jump ball going up against the size of Tice. And Muscala the rebound.
And good scramble defense by the Thunder that time. You just scramble and try to find the open guy.
Well, you got to close out on Dort on the perimeter. That leaves.
And the Thunder have to be careful from here on out. 5:50 to go in the fourth quarter. The next foul puts the Rockets at the free throw line for the remainder.
Keep the scoreboard moving in these tight games in the second half. As SGA back outside to Dort. He's got some daylight, and he's got another 3. And that's a big one for Dort, who's had a big night.
The line, he's shooting 88% this year, a career high. Everything offensively for him, career high. Now, 3.
As he's got 5 in a row. OKC up by 10. Well, they've been giving him that shot all night long.
Really strong take, but no score. Muscala for 3. In and out! Lou Dort. Really strong take, but no score. Muscala for 3. In and out! Lou Dort.
Some huge fourth quarter plays by Dort. Now he walls up Green. SGA kicks it out to the open man in Baisley. There's Dort. He'll pull up from deep. No.
Allow the time to run down. The Rockets are going to choose not to foul. That's precious time going off the clock for them.
And Lou Dort just adding to what has already been a sparkling performance. Sourcing so much of Oklahoma City's offense while playing outstanding defense on the number 2 pick.